Moving on to the third game now, we've got Nottingham Forest taking on Bournemouth. This fixture last year saw a 3-2 result, so 5 goals in that game. Both teams score, and it's actually both teams' scores actually hit in the last 4 head-to-heads between these two teams. Starting off with Bournemouth, new manager last year, obviously showed he's very capable with the squad that he had. Finishing 12th is very, very impressive for Bournemouth given their squad. Of course, they've lost Solanke, which isn't going to be easy for them. But I think the manager's proved that he's good enough to kind of deal with that. I think they've got some nice players. The left backs, good players, carry on getting better. Semenyo, the guy that's going to come in for Solanke week 1, he's not bad. He's proved that he can score goals already at this level. So, not too concerned about them, even though they have lost, Solanke being the headline. When it comes to both of these teams, obviously Forest as well, they weren't the best team last year, just fighting relegation most of the season. Nuno Espirito Santos did a good job kind of coming in and studying them. Obviously the 3 teams that went down kind of helped them. They had a 4-point deduction, so it was always kind of going to be back to the wall for them last season, but they did well. They kind of picked up a bit of form late on in the year. Hudson Odoi, Awoni, and a few others kind of making an impact, Alanga, etc., etc. But they did have the 17th worst home form in the league. I know the 3 relegated teams well worse than that. Both of these teams cashed. Both teams score on the first first game week of last year. So considering 3-2 in this fixture last year, last 4 head-to-heads both teams score. Kind of Bournemouth, they're going to want to prove that losing Solanke isn't going to mean that they have no goals. I think Forest are more than likely to score at home. Whether they'll win is, going off last season's results, probably unlikely. When it comes to last season conceding goals, both teams conceded 67 goals. Only West Ham were worse than that outside of the 3 that got relegated. So, 2 kind of notoriously bad defences from last year going up against each other in the first game week. Having said all that, I think both teams score at 4-7. I think anything better than kind of 1-2 on that is very good odds. I think it's quite likely to happen. That's the other game at 3:00 on Saturday. I mean, you could put that in a double with the other game at the 3:00, the Everton Brighton at a 2.5. But that's the bet for this one. Both teams score. Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth, 3:00 Saturday at 4-7.